on today's episode of Humor Hype, we're talking about some of the best things in one of the best years of video games. Hey everyone, welcome to the show! It has been one hell of a year. It has been well documented how good this year has been for just the cataclysmic wave of content. And it's not even close to being over. We're only in July right now. We got Starfield coming. We got Baldur's Gate 3 coming. We got Mario RPG. We got Spider-Man. We got so many games still coming. But I wanted to run down a couple of my favorite things in a couple of the games that have come out this year. Let us dive in. First up, somewhat out of nowhere, just out of nowhere, you know how much I love The Evil Within and Tango Gameworks and Ghostwire Tokyo, but Hi-Fi Rush came out at the beginning of the year to near universal, critical, and commercial acclaim. This is absolutely one of the best feel-good hits of the year. And one of my favorite things about it is the dodge. The dodging. Dodging to the rhythm, getting those perfect dodges, zipping around the battlefield feels so freaking good. It just feels magical, you know? Just seeing everything in the environment kind of react to the beat of the music. This game has just such a nice sense of rhythm, and the dodging is such a big part of that. It feels incredible. Hi-Fi Rush is incredible. One of the best of the year. Next up, Diablo 4 Season 1 should be out by the time this episode airs. So we're really just getting started with Diablo 4's run, but one move stands above the rest. And you know my love for bears is strong. And what can the druid bear form do, you may be asking? Pulverize! Dawn, sound up! The Pulverize build in this game, it's ridiculous. You are just a giant bear, and you slam your fists down, and titularly pulverize everything in your path. It feels so good. I mean, this is a game about killing as many things as you can as quickly as possible, and Pulverize is the way to do that. Gather up the enemies, smash them to bits. Next up, very familiar, very similar to Pulverize, and another game that came out in the beginning of the year. You know I love my survival horror, and just basically smashing enemies to bits is one of the best things you could do in a video game. We've got Pulverize. It may be similar, but I'm gonna put it on the list anyway because it's Humor Hype. Stomp in Dead Space. Yo, the stomp in this game is iconic, dating all the way back to the original Dead Space. Just slamming down the enemies, the audio-visual feedback of this, and seeing the corpses explode. But we go a step further here, because it's not just fun in games. It's not just to feel the kill and appreciate the gore. It actually serves a purpose, because stomping the corpses to bits makes it so they can't come back to life from some of those enemies. You know those freaking vampire bat things? Can't raise a corpse if there's no corpse to raise! And lastly, you knew it'd be here. You knew it would be. The knife parry in Resident Evil 4 Remake needs no introduction. How do you take a 10 out of 10 masterpiece and make it a 10 out of 10 masterpiece? You add the incredible knife parry mechanic. We've talked about it. The durability of it, saving it for sticky situations. You know, the stealth kills with it are awesome, but it's all about the parry. The parry is such a game changer for Resident Evil 4. Honestly, going back to the original without the knife parry, it's gonna be hard. Because, you know, I'm always going to play the original Resident Evils. This is Resident Evil we're talking about. I still play original Resident Evil 2, even though Remake is out. I still play 3, even though 3 is out, and 1, and of course 4. But the parry mechanic is such an absolute game changer. It feels so good to do, and it's just balanced so well. Thinking on your feet, knowing when to save it or use it for each situation. You know, am I gonna stop the chainsaw and just destroy my knife? Who knows? Then you gotta upgrade the thing, buy new. Oh, it's just the best. It's the best parry mechanic. That's it for the episode. Those are just a few of my favorite things of 2023. I mean, this year has been crowded. This year has been nonstop. You know, something from Spider-Man 2 will be on this list come the end of the year. Will Starfield have something on this list? We're gonna find out as the year marches on towards the end. And I'm Michael Huber. We are Easy Allies. And if you like what we saw, help us out on Patreon. We're on Twitch, YouTube, all that good stuff. Ring the bell, help us out, because we are supported by none other than you. I'm talking to you right now. Are you watching this? You support us and help us live and survive. So much love and respect. Right back at ya.